Hi, I'm Rita. Welcome back to my BookTube channel, Life Worth Reading. And welcome to a new reading vlog. It is the Easter weekend. Today is what I believe you call in English Good Friday. Is that what it is? I'm not really sure, but today is Good Friday. And so it is the Easter weekend. I've been on vacation from uni this whole week, but I haven't filmed the vlog yet, but I wanted to do a little weekend vlog. And so I wanted to tell you about the book that I'm currently reading. And that is City of Thieves by David Benioff. This is a book about the Second World War. It's set in Russia, and it's about two young men that are saved from execution and put on a mission. And that mission is to find a dozen eggs so that the colonel can use them for his daughter's wedding cake. And this is a very tough mission because they are in war, right? They're at war, and their country and their cities are ravished by hunger, and there's a lot of violence. There's a lot of trigger warnings for this book. It is a quite horrifying depiction of war, but I'm really connecting to our two main characters. I'm just enjoying their journey. I'm enjoying the writing. It's very swift, it's very entertaining, and it's a short book. It has 250 pages. I am currently on page 160, so I have less than 100 pages to go. I would love to finish this book today, and I'm just having a really good time with it. So that's my plans, is to finish this book today. And next up, what I think I'll be starting is actually Cleopatra and Frankenstein by Coco Malors. This is a book that I got from my library that I need to read, so I thought that I would give it a try. You know, I've been excited to read this book since I got it from the library, and I think that this could be a good weekend to try it out, to see what I think of it. So those are, at least for now, my two reading plans. I've been reading quite slowly lately. I feel like I've been trying to push myself to read more because I'm very behind on my Goodreads goal, but it's not really working out for me. I've been reading quite slowly, but I've been enjoying what I'm reading, so I just want to continue to be in a reading mood. But I think that this is what I'm going to read next. Right now, I'm about to leave my house. I'm going to pick up my grandma, so she'll have lunch with us. So I'm going to drive there. I'm going to go pick her up. So I probably won't do a lot of updates this afternoon because I'll just be hanging out with her and having lunch with my family. But today's a beautiful day. I actually went to the beach yesterday. Like, it's been such good weather this week that I've actually started going to the beach, which is incredible. I don't think I'll be going today because, yeah, but maybe this weekend, tomorrow, Sunday, I could go. I love going to the beach, and I can actually walk to the beach, which is just a privilege. Like, it is such a good thing. I can't believe my luck that I get to walk to a beach like that. How near I am to a beach, like, it's incredible. So yeah, not today, but maybe tomorrow. I definitely love reading at the beach. It's one of my favorite like hobbies, so I definitely want to do that. And also, just a last update before I go, let me just go grab the thing. I am on a hunt for a battery, like a very specific battery, because I want to bring my Tamagotchi back to life. This Tamagotchi, I've had it since, I'm gonna be quite honest with you, I don't know if it's like 2005, either between 2004 and 2006, but I definitely had this in primary school. I used to get grounded all the time because I was playing with it in class, because I was a dedicated mother. I would not let my child die in hunger or, you know, like, just neglected. I would never neglect my Tamagotchi child. And this is the same Tamagotchi that I've had since then. And right now the back is open because I need to put the battery in, and I'm on a hunt for this specific battery so I can bring my Tamagotchi back to life. And I've done that like since then. I've played with it for the last couple of years, but yeah, I've just been feeling bringing my child back to life. So that is also, I'm on the hunt this vlog for a battery so this can work. And those are all my updates. I need to leave my house, so I will see you when I come back, and I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. Hello and happy Easter Sunday if you celebrated. My family does. I don't really, but happy Easter Sunday to all of you. And I want to update you that honestly I haven't been reading much. Friday and Saturday were actually really fun days. On Friday I went out with my friend Bia from The Bookkeeper and also Mafalda from Mafalda's Reading, and we just had a great time. We went to dinner and we went out, and it was pretty fun, but I forgot to film any of it because I always forget to film stuff for the vlog. And yesterday I spent most of the day at home, and then I also went out with my boyfriend. We had dinner again and we just had a good time. So I haven't had the time to read a lot, which means that I'm still 170 pages into City of Thieves and I haven't finished, but I'm hoping to finish it today, even though I say that every single day. But I'm still really enjoying it, and we're coming towards the end now, and I'm just really scared of how this is going to end. Honestly, at the beginning of this, like I mentioned, this is the grandson that is writing the story of his grandfather. So he's asking him, just the first chapter, he's asking, can you tell me the story of what happened to you during the war? And then the whole book, we're in the present day of the grandfather during the war. So it's not like a going back and forth, which I really appreciate. But at the same time, so you know that the grandfather is alive and he comes out alive of the war, right? Because he's telling the story to the grandson. But yeah, for the other characters, I'm not sure. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but I'm kind of scared of what is going to happen because, you know, war, there's a lot of tragedy. So I'm kind of scared to see how it ends. I know that the grandfather makes it through, which is already great, but I'm kind of scared for the other characters, but we'll see what happens. I also need to write a story today for, I'm having a creative writing class and I need to write it. And I should have done that already, but I haven't. So I need to do that today. And also my voice is really raspy. I feel like I'm having a lot of allergies, but I don't usually have allergies, but I don't know what it is. I think that's just the weather changes and like spring. I've just been having a lot of allergies and like my voice sounds so raspy. It sounds like I've smoked like 50 cigarettes or something, but yeah. Anyway, if you remember, on Friday I told you that I wanted to bring my Tamagotchi back to life and I couldn't find a battery for it, but yesterday I got batteries. So we're about to bring my Tamagotchi back to life and I'm so excited. I wanted to do this last night, but I was like, I am going to go to bed because if not, I'm just going to keep playing with it. So I went to bed like the responsible adult that I am, so that today I can play with my Tamagotchi. And I'm so goddamn excited. Oh my god. I feel like a kid again, I swear. Okay, about 25 minutes later. Here we go. Oh my god, I'm so excited. What does this mean for myself? Oh my god, did y'all hear that? Look at my little leg. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, wait a minute. It's making like a really low beeping noise though. Okay, I need to screw it in the back, but I think that I'm supposed to just, am I supposed to just touch the middle button? I don't remember how to make it come alive. Am I supposed to just, am I going to go online to see this? I think that I am. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out, but it's taking me a while, so I'll come back when I figure this out. Okay, hey, so it's many hours later. This is actually really embarrassing. I couldn't get this to work. I had to see a whole YouTube tutorial on how to clean it because I haven't opened this in almost 20 years. This is from 2004. We're in 2023, so this has been unopened for almost 20 years. And it was dirty and I had to clean it and I had to do like a whole reverse engineer kind of thing. So I wasted way too long trying to do this. I haven't done anything that I wanted to do today. I've already had my Easter lunch, I guess, and now it is finally working. I know it looks the same as it was, but when I press it, oh my god, that beautiful sound. This is just incredible. Like I'm setting the day, the time. I'm just having the best day of my life, honestly. Today is the 9th of April. So I'll wait to see what happens. I'll let you know. And I'm actually going to go on my balcony to read a little bit and to write, because I do need to write that assignment. I still haven't. So I think that I'm going to do that. I'm going to take my child with me and we'll see what happens. Oh my god, you guys, it's a girl. Can you see that? No, you can't. Wait. It's a girl. I named her Sam. She's so cute. I'm dying. Honestly, good for me. I love my child. Y'all, I need to get to work. This is maybe not a good decision because I kind of need to go to work. I kind of need to work and I don't want to. I love my child. I'm having the best day of my life and I just wanted to take along on this journey with me because this has been hours, years, days in the making. I tried so hard to bring this back to life. I had to open up everything. I had to do a whole engineering degree just to get my little girl to work, and now here she is. So now I'm gonna take her with me to the balcony and we're going to read about World War II and then we're going to write our assignment. Let's do this. Okay, hi. So I want to update you before I go to sleep. It is now Sunday night and unfortunately I go back to school tomorrow. I'm a little bit in denial about that, but anyway, I wanted to update you that I'm now on page 205 of City of Thieves. I'm still going to read a chapter before bed, so I think I'll be in like page almost 220. So I have right now about like 40 something pages left, which is really scary. I'm really not sure how this is going to end and I'm kind of getting a little bit worried, but all right. I spent most of my night doing a creative writing assignment. It didn't go very well. I'm going to finish tomorrow morning, and also my little tamagotchi is sleeping, and you know what, so am I. I'm kind of tired, so I'm off to bed reading one more chapter of this and then sleeping because tomorrow evil awaits me at university. I really don't feel like going, but you know, it's been a good week and I also only have like a month left, so I really can't complain. I finished school so early, like much earlier than everyone else, so I really just can't complain. But sometimes you want to complain, you know what I mean? So that's what I do sometimes. But yeah, I'm off to bed and hopefully I'll come back to you tomorrow with an update about how this one ended because I'm excited to see where this goes. Hello, good morning. Just to update you on a few things. I have been reading City of Thieves. I have only like 20 pages left and I am starting to get so stressed with this book. Like I can't even... I was supposed to finish it this morning, but I had to finish my creative writing assignment. And then I also filmed a video, which is great, which is coming out this week, tomorrow, hopefully. And I didn't post a video last week, so I felt really bad about that. So I filmed one today and I'm heading off to uni, but just to update you, I only have like 20 pages left of this. And also, look at my little child. Hold on. Look at her. She is so cute. Look at that little ball. I love her so much. So I'm bringing her with me, which is insane. It's bring your child to work day, and that's what I'll be doing. So I need to head off to uni now. I'm bringing my read, my tamagotchi, and no motivation. But yeah, I will see you later today. Hello, good night to all of you. I want to update you that obviously I'm back from uni, right? I'm actually off to bed. It's like 11 p.m. but I'm really tired. I was editing the video that I filmed today and uploading it for tomorrow, doing the thumbnail, the whole thing, and I just realized I'm really tired today. So I'm actually going off to bed now, but I want to update you that I did finish City of Thieves. And it did hit me. It did hit me right in my emotions, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't cry, I don't cry at books, but it got me a little bit. I think I ended up giving it a 4-star. I filmed the updating of my reading journal. I think that it's not a perfect book. I think that our main characters, Lev and Kolya, they talked a little bit too much about girls. And sometimes it was like fun in the young men discovering their bodies and discovering each other's bodies and just talking about girls even in the midst of a war. But sometimes it was a little bit too much, like the way that sometimes women were seen as sexual objects or objects to fulfill men's desires. And though it is talked about in regards to what the soldiers were doing, both on the Nazi side and also on the Russian side. So it's not really just an excuse, oh, they were Nazis, so they did this bad. No, it was also like a critique of military in general and the way that the military treats women, whether you are on the correct side of history or not. But yeah, it had a little bit too much talk of women like objects, so that's why it's not a perfect book. But I really enjoyed the story, and my battery is flashing, so I just want to tell you that right now I'm off to bed and I'm going to be reading the first few chapters of Cleopatra and Frankenstein. That's all that I have time to say. My battery is dying, so I will see you tomorrow. But yeah, 4-star, on to the next book. Let's go. Hello, just to update you, to tell you where I've been, okay? Because the last time that I updated you was on Monday night. And then on Tuesday, I had a really busy day. I was at uni for like the full day. And then my boyfriend came over, we had dinner, and we hung out and stuff. So I didn't read. And then today, I also had a really busy day, and I got home really late, like around dinner time. So I haven't had a lot of time to read or to update you. And also, I've been kind of sick, like a stomach bug or something. So I haven't been feeling great. Like, I haven't been feeling good since yesterday. So there's a lot going on. But just to update you, that I read the first 2 chapters of Cleopatra and Frankenstein. I'm on page 40, maybe? Something like that. Yeah, page 40. And besties, it is not going well for me. I am finding it kind of terrible, to be honest. The first chapter was Cleo and Frank meeting. Cleo is this 24-year-old girl. They meet on New Year's, and Frank is like 40 or something. And she's so beautiful. We already know this, right? We already know. It's kind of like wish fulfillment on the part of the author, because from the author photo and the way that she describes Cleo as like the most wonderful and beautiful woman in the world, it kind of feels like she's talking about herself. But anyway, apart from that, and like they meet in this elevator, and it's like, I can't explain it, but like their whole conversation is so cringe to me. It's so ick. It is like that fake deep that people say that Sally Rooney books have. I don't know, I haven't read them yet, but it has like that profound meaning of life conversations that we know just don't naturally happen in real life, or at least it hasn't happened to me. Let me tell you, I haven't met a person in an elevator and started like having the most profound and poetic conversation ever. And so yeah, they meet, and then the second chapter, it's like 6 months later and they're married. And it's just, I am not vibing with any of it. Like, I tried giving it a chance. Like the first chapter, I was like, it's kind of not for me, but I was like, okay, let me keep going though. So I read the second chapter and I was also not feeling it. I just don't like these characters. I don't care about their relationship. It's like, I think I might have to DNF this one. You know, like I have such a huge TBR this month. I have so many books that I want to read. Like so many, like an atrocious amount of books that I want to read. And trying to waste time reading this 300 something page book only for me to not like it at all. Like I read some reviews after I read these 2 chapters just to see, and like everyone complains about the same things that I am complaining about or that I'm not vibing with. And so I feel like if I do read this, I'm just going to end up either DNFing it later on or giving it a bad rating. And you know what? Maybe I just don't want to waste more time with this book. You know, maybe I'll just give it back to my library and let someone else take it home and read it. Because so far, I'm really not feeling it. I don't like the conversations that they're having. I don't like what is going on. I'm not feeling it. And I feel like I'm not going to get anything out of this book because I feel like it's just about their relationship, and inevitably like you have the feeling that it's going to downfall. Like I heard that it's like not really a toxic relationship, but I know it's not going to work out, right? So I feel like it's just about these 2 people finding that they're not right for each other and that they're not happy. And like, what am I going to gain from that specific conversation? I feel like nothing. And sometimes you don't need to gain something from a book, but also if you're not gaining anything and you're also not having a good time, then like, what are you doing with that book? Because there are some books where I read just them for like pure fun, and I had fun and I had a good time, and that's enough. Like not every book had to teach you something. But if this book is not adding anything to my life, it's not adding value to my life in a meaningful way, nor is it a fucking good time, I'm not going to read it. Because you cannot be a mindless book and boring at the same time. Like, I'm sorry, you can't. Either you're mindless and really, really fun, or I'm not reading it. It's not for me. All of this to say that I haven't seen you in 2 days and I'm DNFing Cleopatra and Frankenstein. This is not working out. I have so many other books on my TBR. This is not happening. Also, my Tamagotchi is doing really well. She has grown up. She has evolved. She's sleeping now. She went sleepy bye. She's so moody. She's just like me for real. Like every time that she's mad at me, she just turns around and she doesn't want to play. I'm like, girl, why you like this? You know? But like I get it. Like I'm also kind of moody sometimes, so I get it. And yeah, those are my updates. I think that I want to film this vlog until Friday, so we'll see what happens. Hello friends, it is Thursday and I want to update you. I've been to uni, I've come back, and I'm about to head out again because I need to go drop off a package. I sold Away, my hardcover edition of Away. I read the book last summer. I ended up giving like a 3.5, but I know that I'm not going to reread it, and I want it to be in the hands of someone else. And I also want to buy a book that is on Vinted, and it just helps me to have some credit on there. So it's one of the books that I had for sale and I finally sold it, so I'm going to deliver it now and leave it at the place, right? I'm sorry, I'm really tired today. I don't know what's going on. And I also want to update you that yesterday night I started Erotic Stories for Punjabi Widows. This is by Bali Kaur Jaswal, and this is a book that I got from a different library, the same library where I got City of Thieves. And I'm going there tomorrow to give back City of Thieves. And hopefully I can finish it until tomorrow. I don't think that I will. But if I could, that would be great, because I would give both of them back. And if I can't, I'll just give it next Friday when I go there. But yeah, I read the first chapter. I'm on page 30 and I'm really enjoying it. This story is about our main character, Nikki. And she has kind of given up on her Punjabi lifestyle. She has distanced herself from the values that her family considers right for her. So her father has passed away and she has a sister that is now looking for an arranged marriage. And she is the one that has distanced herself. She works at a bar and she's looking for the right job for her, and she's looking for the right career path. She has dropped out of law school, so she's kind of a little bit lost, but she knows that she wants to distance herself from those types of values. But she goes actually to the temple to put out the arranged marriage flyer for her sister, and she actually finds a creative writing class that is looking for a teacher for the people of the temple. And she decides that it's going to be a great opportunity for her and she wants to try it out. And that's where I left things off at the first chapter. I know that, oh my god, I'm about to sneeze. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Jesus. I know that afterwards it ends up being about some of them trying to learn how to read because some of them can't, and also exploring their sexual desires and their stories. And this is all in a synopsis, by the way. It's not a spoiler, but I know that it's then about that because erotic stories for Punjabi widows. And I'm just really excited. It's one of those books where you just start it and you just immediately like it. So that's what's happening. I'm very excited to keep on reading this one. And speaking of books that you read the first chapter and the opposite happens, I'm about to go to the library to give back Cleopatra and Frankenstein because, oof, this is really not it for me. So I'm about to go drop off a package, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon at the library. I need to work on some group projects. I need to edit a few videos. I need to write for a thing. So I'm actually going to have like a really busy and hopefully productive afternoon. And I'm going to bring along my book with me. I'm going to give this one back, and I'm going to bring this one with me. And hopefully I won't bring any more. But I always bring one. Like, I give one back. And then there's always one that I see at my library and I have to bring it home with me, which is kind of like disgusting on my part because I have so many books to read. But yeah. Okay, anyway, that's where I'm about to go. I'm about to go to the library, surprising absolutely no one. And I will see you later. I am looking a little bit yellow. I don't know what's really going on, but let's move on. I was at the library today, as you saw. I actually didn't bring a book with me. I think that I finally controlled myself and looked at the size of my TBR and also the vlogs that I want to film next. So I actually just didn't bring anything, which is, you know, it is something. You can see that little pile of books. That's my TBR, and there are more on my desk. Anyway, so yeah, I edited this vlog and I actually realized that I have a shockingly low amount of b-roll, which usually it's the opposite. Usually my vlogs are like heavy on the b-roll and lacking on the updates. That is not the case with this one, I'll tell you that much. But anyway, just to update you, I'm about to go read in bed, but I'm actually already on page 60 of Erotic Stories for Punjabi Widows. And I'm really enjoying it. Like, I'm just having a really good time with this so far. I think that the conversation that both of the sisters are having are really valuable, especially when you consider that Nikki considers herself a feminist at all costs, and her sister often reminding her that feminism isn't just doing things her way. It's accepting that it's a woman's choice, and sometimes a woman chooses to be a little bit traditional, and that shouldn't mean it shouldn't mean that you can think less of that person because of it. So I think that the conversation that they're both having are really valuable, and I'm appreciating that honesty and that just that conversation being had, because I think it is important. Because people often think that by rebelling against everything that's traditional, women are automatically being more radical and feminist, but sometimes feminism really is about the woman's choice. And I think that that's an important conversation to be had. So I'm happy that it is being said in this book. And overall, I don't know, I'm just enjoying it. I'm having a good time so far. And I can't wait to keep reading. I want to get to page 100. Will that be possible? I don't know. But I want to read in bed now, and I'll tell you what I think of it tomorrow. Probably I won't film another update today. But I do want to keep reading this because I'm having a really good time and I'm really happy about that. Hello friends, good morning. My hair is looking a little bit crazy because I just washed it, so let's forget about that. But just to update you, today's Friday. So today is 1 week after I first started this vlog, and today will be the final day that I'm filming. And I don't have classes on Friday, but I'm about to go to my university because I have like a group project that I'm doing about public libraries, because that's all that I know and that's all that I'm interested in. So we're actually going to visit. We went yesterday to visit one, and now today we're going to visit another one that I've always wanted to go actually to. So we're going to go there. I'm going to film a little bit there for the project, maybe interview the worker, and yeah, so that's going to be my day. And also I want to update you that I am now almost 80 pages into Erotic Story for Punjabi Widows. I'm going to bring it with me today, and I'm having a really good time. I'm really enjoying it, and yeah, I'm excited for today. I hope that it'll be a good day, and I hope that that library is beautiful, and I'm going to use some footage that I filmed there for this vlog as well. So you'll get to see, you'll get to visit it with me. So yeah, that's exciting. But I will see you later. Hello, it is me. Surprise. I want to talk to you about the day that I had today. So the last day that I filmed this vlog. It's been exactly a week since I started this vlog, and I've just realized that I need to get a book. Hold on, just a little bit. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about my day today. I've put in some of the b-roll that I got at the library. It was very beautiful, but I had to be careful because I promised the workers that I wouldn't film people. So the most classical and the most beautiful room was actually a little bit full. So I struggled a little bit to film without catching people. But I did put in some of that footage. I hope that you found it fun. Then after the library, I went to get dinner with my boyfriend, but I got home really soon after. So I got home quite early today in terms of night, for a Friday night. And now I'm just going to keep on reading in bed. But I want to tell you about the book that I got at the library. Like, I wasn't supposed to get one, but I could not resist because I found The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. This is the book that I've almost bought so many times. Like, at secondhand bookshops, on Vinted. Like, I've almost bought this book so many times, and when I saw this today, like, I just could not resist. And the thing is that this library had the full trilogy. Like, someone donated the full trilogy, so if I do enjoy this one, I can just go back there and read the whole series, which is incredible, you know? So like, I couldn't resist. Did I need to bring this with me? No. Should I have brought this with me? No. But I did, and I'm very happy with it, actually. So good for me. Like, the person that donated this, like, I am so thankful for you. So this is almost 500 pages. Yeah, this is almost 500 pages. It's fine. It's 450. It's fine. I'll get to it. But yeah, I got this one. I'm sorry, it just had to happen. Like, I got so excited when I saw this book, and the fact that they have the whole trilogy, like, best day of my life. Anyway, So that's what I got. But in terms of what I read, today I've read like almost 100 pages of erotic stories for Punjabi widows. I am really enjoying this book. I am on page 160 and I want to try to get to page 200 today, and then after that I think I'll be done with this book this weekend because I'm having such a good time with it. I think that the women's stories are so valuable and the conversations that are being had are very valuable, and I think that the point of views that we're getting are really important to see. I feel like it's not a one note story, one message type of story, which I really appreciate, especially when we're dealing with such conflicting and complex topics as religion, feminism, women's roles in society, social issues, and it's so complex that I'm really appreciating the fun that we're having with the stories, with the widows, with the characters, but also this kind of complexity that we're getting of this message, because it is not a simple issue and there's not one right answer, and there are so many different perspectives that are so important, and it's not just a one tone kind of book, which I really appreciate. So I'm having a really good time with it, and hopefully I'll finish it this weekend. And I don't know, I'm just really happy about it. And I thought that we could do like an end of a vlog review of the books that I've read. So all of this vlog, mostly, I read City of Thieves by David Benioff, which I ended up giving 4 stars. Really love this book. I think that you all should give it a try. It has very horrifying depictions of war, I'll tell you that much. And there is a lot of talk about women that sometimes I appreciated, sometimes I really did not, which is why it's not a perfect 5 stars. But the sense of adventure and the sadness of the story and the reality of the story, it is so wonderful to read. I really appreciated this one. And then also I started and quickly DNF'd Cleopatra and Frankenstein. Ick. It was not for me. I was not vibing with the writing or the conversations that these characters were having. It was just not for me, and I really just don't regret it. I hope that someone else at my library picks it up and has a wonderful time with it. No regrets there. And now, yeah, I'm reading Secret Stories, this erotic stories for Punjabi widows. This has like a different title in Portuguese, so like I'm always kind of mixing both, like the original and the translation. But I'm really liking this one. I'm glad that I picked it up, and I can't wait to finish it. I hope that you have fun with me this week. I never know how good my vlogs are. I feel like they're never good, but I hope that somehow you have a good time watching it, and that you enjoyed spending the week with me. And I hope to do more vlogs like this soon. I start work next Monday, which is something. I'm excited, but I'm also kind of terrified that I'm not gonna have time to read and that I'm not gonna have time to make videos, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But thank you so much for hanging out with me this week. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more bookish content, and I'll see you in my next video. I hope you have a nice day, and always remember that life is worth reading.